Well, we're on a section of the Al-Hazar front line. We're about 18 kilometres or 11 miles from Mosul. We have been with units of the Peshmerga forces since about midnight. They began their advance before the sun had come up. They started to get into position at around 5 a.m. We followed long convoys of military vehicles which massed and then began to move across the plains, kicking up huge clouds of dust. Now, before the sun had come up, this offensive really was underway. Where I am now, just a few steps in front of me, there are Peshmerga fighters crouching down, taking cover at the top of a berm. Just beyond that berm, at a distance of about 300 metres, there are IS positions in nearby villages. Now, I'm not sure how much you will be able to hear of the firing that is taking place now, but it's been pretty continuous for about the past 2 hours. We've had artillery fire, we've had mortar fire, we've had heavy machine guns being used. We've also had at least 2 coalition airstrikes. Now, they were called in by the Kurds when they suspected that vehicles approaching in the distance were actually vehicle-borne suicide bombers. I have to say the Kurds have pushed forward more quickly than we expected. It's been quite a steady advance until now. They are pushing forward on the eastern side. At the same time, the Iraqi army is pushing forward from the south. This is an offensive that involves a complex array of forces. It's the Iraqi army and police, it's the Kurdish Peshmerga, who we are with, but also Shiite paramilitary units. Now, I have to say the mood among the troops here was very upbeat. Many of them seemed eager for this long-awaited offensive to begin. People were going by us on top of their military vehicles doing high fives. Some were posing for selfies on their way in. One Kurdish general said to me overnight, "If I am killed today in battle, as I well may be, I will die a happy man because I have done something for my country." And the Kurds speak a great deal here about how they are fighting Islamic State and trying to end the threat of Islamic State, not only for themselves, not only for Iraq, but also for the sake of the international community. Now, while the battle is certainly very much underway here, we have to remember this is simply the first stage in what will be a very long fight.